This is my new StarCraft II Custom game, APM TD, or Action Per Minute Tower Defense. Unlike most custom games, you're not paid for killing enemy units. There are two ways to generate minerals. The easiest is to build automatic mineral generators that will give you a set amount of minerals every few seconds. The amount of minerals you receive depends on what level your generator is, and how often you are paid depends on what difficulty you are playing at. The second way to make minerals is mineral generator walls. For these you have to cast a spell to generate your minerals. This requires more APM, but the payoff is if you can keep up, you'll make more on your investment than using auto generators. It is like comparing a gateway to a warp gate. One is slower and easier to use, and the other is faster but requires better multitasking. When playing with other people, you have the ability to spend your minerals on increasing the number of enemy units spawning in other players' lanes. This is done by selecting a unit to add with the Add Units building. There are 6 types of turrets to build. They all cost the same amount of minerals and do the same amount of damage per second. The difference is in how that damage is applied and what other effects are added. Each turret has a situation that it is strong in and another where it is weak. Also, certain positions on the map are better suited for using certain types of turrets. Fast attacking turrets are strong in the early game against lots of units with little armor. It doesn't waste damage on overkilling units and can quickly engage many targets. However, it is weak against bosses and units with high armor. Slow attacking turrets never attack faster when they level up. They don't attack very often, but they hit very hard when they do. They are great against bosses and high level units with lots of armor. This makes them bad against swarms of low armor units. Splash damage turrets fire an explosive shell into crowds of units, allowing them to do damage to multiple targets with the same shot. They're strong against tightly packed units, like at the entrance to your base. They are bad against bosses, and large units limit the amount of damage they can do with each shot. Hellion attack turrets shoot out a line of flame that hits everything in its path. This makes them great for sitting in the middle of your lane, allowing them to hit many targets at once. They are weak when firing from either side of the enemy's path because they cannot hit many targets at once. AoE walls do area of effect damage all around the turret. They also have high amounts of health and armor. They can easily clear off units if they are surrounded and provide a good wall of protection at the entrance to your base. However, they have limited range and are not useful far from the enemy's path. Slowing attack turrets apply the concussive grenade effects to their targets to temporarily slow them down. This allows all of your turrets more time to get more shots off on enemy units before they run past the turret's range. They fire 2 missiles per attack, which makes them weak against heavily armored units. All turrets in economy buildings can be upgraded up to level 10. This increases the hit points and armor of the building. It also doubles the damage per second of turrets, and in most cases increases the attack speed, range, and other additional effects from the turret. For mineral generating buildings, upgrades double the amount of minerals made by the structure. A level 2 structure costs a bit more than 2 level 1 structures. There's a premium on property to place your turrets. APM TD, or Actions Per Minute Tower Defense, can be played with 1 to 4 players. This map is currently available on the SC2 arcade beta.